Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse 1 here. Today is Monday, August 5th, 2019. Absolutely beautiful, beautiful day here at the homestead. It is about 81 degrees right at the moment. Got a nice breeze going through, just an absolutely beautiful day. So, showing you the sky here. And so, got some nice puffy clouds, but for the most part it's clear. It's been just an absolutely gorgeous day. Kick it around here so you can just kind of see. Pulled in some decent power so far today as well with the solar system, and so good day overall. So I wanted to talk about a couple things actually. The City of Guam, G-O-M-E, I'm probably saying it wrong, but over in Rwanda, which borders the Congo, they have closed off traffic from the Congo. They closed the border because of the third case of Ebola has popped up in that city of 1 million people. Okay, so I want you to think about that for a second. You got a city of 1 million people with an international airport, with a lot of people that would be in contact with these people, and like I said, the third case has been discovered. How many more people have they had contact with? So you think about how fast that can spread, and it's definitely a crisis situation. Definitely something to pay attention to. And then also, and there's been talk, and that there was two different groups that were from the Congo that came up through our southern border. I think one was sent up into Maine, and the other one was sent, I believe, to Houston, Texas. So you have these people that possibly, and like I said, this won't show signs and symptoms for like up to 3 weeks before they start showing signs and symptoms of having Ebola. So you would never know that the person was sick. They come in contact with you, you have contact with them, and the next thing you know, it's spreading more. These guys are just going nuts over here. They love to play. Absolutely love to play. But anyway, so that is definitely something to keep an eye on as far as I'm concerned. When you have a disease like Ebola that could, have about a 90% kill rate, that's not a good thing. And if that gets spread around, and if it becomes airborne, all these, here's the thing that I think a lot of people forget. All these type of bugs, guys, they all mutate. So they're always evolving, they're getting stronger, they're getting better. If Ebola becomes airborne, you're talking about a lot of devastation in a hurry. I don't care how fast you shut the borders down, it would be spreading like crazy. So those are things to keep an eye on. Pay attention to those type of things that are happening with that, because it is definitely something that I definitely keep an eye on, because it's like you just never, with everything that's going on, the thing that would probably be the biggest thing for me, that, as far as concerning, would be some kind of pandemic. And because of how quickly things could spread globally, that would affect everybody. And so we got a lot of the chickens are hanging out in the coop today. It's a little warm right now. There's some, I'm going to kick this around so you guys can see. Got a couple around the corner here sitting in the shade, but a bunch of them are inside because it is definitely a warm day. So we're going to go around the back here real quick. Oh, they're hanging out over on the side, yep. So we're going to go around the back, and we're going to see what we have for eggs today. So let us take a look. And again, the reason that I locked this up, we have raccoons and other unfriendlies. Oh, okay, so alright, so we got 2 eggs in this one along with our fake egg, and she is over here. That is Checkers. So we're going to go ahead and close that back up for the moment, and I will come back and I will collect those a little bit later. So I'm going to open up the other side too, just to show you. But because everybody's like, why don't you ever open up the other side? Well, because they generally don't lay on this side. So, but I will open it up and show you. So see, no eggs on this side. And so there's everybody inside here chilling, getting drinks. Are y'all staying cool? Huh? Hi, Goliath. Are you staying cool? Yeah? Alright. So, but that's why we lock things up, so to keep the birds safe. That is it. It's not about anybody stealing anything. I'm not concerned about that out here. I mean, I'll tell you, be honest with you, and this is kind of funny. When I lived in suburbia, when I lived in the city, I locked my vehicle all the time. I never lock it here. Nobody's going to mess with you. The neighbors, everybody pretty much minds their own business. You know, it's funny, they mind their own business, but they watch out for each other too. So if somebody was a stranger up in this area, somebody would stop and say, who are you and who are you here to see? That's what happens up here. So it's kind of interesting in that aspect as well. But that's what, you know, good things. I know a lot of people don't even lock their houses. I still lock my house. I haven't gotten that comfortable yet that I would not leave my house locked. But, you know, it's just really, realistically, nobody really messes with you. I'm just looking at the dog. Nobody really messes with you up here. So that's one of the advantages of being up in this area, is that it's just really, really decent. But like I said, I wanted to talk about Ebola today. I think it's definitely something to keep an eye on with all the other distractions that are going on, and we continue to have these issues with Ebola. You know, and again, so it's just something that I would definitely be concerned about. And again, if it mutates into an airborne thing, you're talking about a lot of issues with that. So definitely keep an eye on those things. It's definitely important. And life is interesting, I'll tell you what. It's with all the stuff that's going on, all the craziness in the world. It is definitely interesting. And we just have to keep plugging along, guys. Just continue to get ready as best you can, because I see things just, the tension in the world today, and in this country, especially in the United States, it is unbelievable in the hatred that people have. It's so sad. It really, truly is. Just for somebody that doesn't think the same as they are, somebody that's not in the same religion as they are, that hatred that people have, it's very, very sad, and I hate to see it, but you're not going to change that, because people get galvanized. I mean, they're just galvanized in their hatred, which is it's pretty sad. Like I said, it's just I know I've said that like 3 times now, but it's the truth. It's unfortunate that people aren't more open to, you know, live and let live type of thing, letting people live their lives and not being so concerned with what everybody else is doing. So, but these things happen, and unfortunately it's not going to change. So all we can do as preppers and off-gridders is continue to be as ready as we possibly can be, and to deal with those situations as they arise. And when they do, then we deal with it. And that's what we're going to have to do. I honestly don't feel like we have a tremendous amount of time left to prepare, but who knows? I mean, and when I say a tremendous amount of time, I mean it could be a year, 2 years, it could be 6 months, it could be 2 months. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't make predictions as far as that goes, but I definitely see things amping up, craziness, you know, in the way that people are thinking, and I see things getting worse before it ever gets better. So those are definitely things to pay attention to. I did want to mention really quickly 2 things. We have the Prepper Get-Together coming up. That is August 17th, and so that is going to be at Letchworth State Park. So if you are interested in coming, everybody is more than welcome to come. And that's going to start at 9 o'clock in the morning, and it's going to be at Eddie's Pavilion, and that's EDDYS Pavilion. And it's $10 a carload to get into the park, and they're going to give you a map when you come in, and you just ask them where Eddie's Pavilion is, and they will tell you. Okay, so that is what we're going to be doing there. The only thing I ask is that if you are coming, just let me know, and also bring a dish to pass. Okay, so it's going to be a good time. I think it's going to be a lot of fun, like-minded people getting together and just having an enjoyable day. So the other thing I wanted to mention was on my website, preppernurse1.com. We have the Prepper Nurse 1 community there. It's a great place to interact with like-minded people. It is totally free. It does not cost anything to join, and all you have to do is register because it is private. So anybody off the street just cannot come in and see what's going on. So it is very private in that aspect. So if you are interested in something like that and you want to get together with people just to talk with either like-minded people or to connect with people in your state or in your country, or in, like, we have separate categories as well. Like we have our seniors category, we have our disabled category, we have our singles category. So if you are interested, definitely go and check that out, okay? And it's a nice way to interact with people as well. So anyway, so that being said, and these two guys are just still just doing their thing, just playing, having a good time. Anyway, so I want to hear your guys' feedback on this whole Ebola thing. What do you think with the whole Ebola situation? Will this mutate? Will it become airborne? Will it continue to spread? It is now in that city of 1 million people, so that is definitely something that I think we need to pay attention to. They just had their third confirmed case in that city. So definitely want to hear what you guys have to say about that. Okay, and in ending, guys, remember, we are all in this together. That's important to remember. Also remember to hug and kiss the ones you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. So to tell the people that you care about every day, it's so, so important to do that. Also remember, guys, STD. Put that down. It's one step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only one that can stop you from getting there is yourself. Nobody else can stop you, okay? Stay focused, stay happy, stay away from negativity, and you will be fine. I hope everybody's doing well. I will talk to you all later. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.